So here we are again.
House Flipper. Never played this game. Just thought we'd try it out because it had pretty decent reviews. So what is going on?
So we've got our standard.
I'm guessing we flip
WASD.
houses. I mean, I assume that's the point of the game.
It does look very flippable.
I mean, we're not that strong, but we can definitely sell them.
Slightly concerned about the stain on the wall there.
I mean, you've not been there yet, so it's not as bad as you probably think it was.
Going to ignore that and move on.
Why is there a chainsaw in a shack?
Hey, each to their own.
You need to hold the mouse button. This is Alex with the mouse, so it's probably going to look
It's
a
going
bit
to be
inept.
It's going to be
Yeah.
woeful.
Yeah, like a kid's playing.
Here we go. Checking your emails. Find jobs, buy houses, switch between them.
I mean, there's no security here, and that laptop's right next to a window.
It does appear to be a Mac.
A Mac?
And to be fair,
That's a grand.
expensive in a shack, isn't it?
Doesn't look like a Mac, though, in terms of anything else.
Apparently someone stole
Right.
her radiator.
Ex-boyfriend, Alex. Got any exes?
No, not one
Not-
of that capability.
Sarah Lewis, stolen the name.
Hired company to put the house in order. I know from photos posted on FacePam.
It's Facepan. Yeah,
Facepan.
that's taking the piss out of Facebook. I like it.
My house made a huge mess and stole the radiator. It's possible that something else is missing. Please make order in the house and replace the missing devices. I would ask you not to inform the police about the whole matter. I will settle it myself with the ex-boyfriend after returning from a business trip. I think we can accept that.
That's what we've got to do, find a radiator.
It would appear we need to clean it up.
Okay.
So we've got a brush.
A broom, thank you. We could just hire someone to do this. We've got 22 grand.
I feel we could have. I also feel that there's
You actually got to move the mouse
a
to brush.
level of satisfaction here that isn't common.
This is like OCD dream, though, isn't it?
It really is.
You just tidy up someone else's house.
Not quite sure.
I don't think you can lift. Maybe you can lift it. Clean the couch.
Just gonna rub the couch with the brush there.
It's a horrible looking couch.
As you do.
That TV's too small.
Not quite sure I quite understand the whole.
You got to make a progress amount. It looks like. So you're on the bar.
Not quite sure about the whole picking things up situation.
There's a button there, like a.
There we go. You hold it and then it moves.
Ah.
Right, that's where I've made myself look stupid.
Did someone die on that table?
It looks like someone certainly had
Someone's-
some form of unfortunate incident.
Cut the finger off, cutting the carrots.
There we go. Just move the sofa into a slightly more comfortable
You've literally moved
position.
it into where it was.
I've done my level best to make sure not to cause too much trouble.
How did you brush off the blood?
Hey, it's a magic brush.
Criminals would love you.
I don't charge for the service either.
I mean, you probably do.
You're right.
We made income by doing something here.
Income from brushing sofas.
If I can make 144 quid in about 60 seconds by...
Rubbing a brush against a few different
Yeah, I'd
things.
do it. Who needs a real job?
Let's just put this on top of this strangely placed table that someone appears to have put here.
Who would have done that?
No idea. It's not even an acceptable looking dining room, to be fair.
I mean, it's not very big.
Just gonna put these chairs.
Yeah, who doesn't want to
comfortably-
watch a chair instead of TV? Perfect. Absolute insanity.
Work is being done here. It's not my fault that the table is in the middle of the room and I'm trying to clean things up.
That splashback needs a
That's-
broom, I think.
I mean, did the person do this, or is this
Maybe
how it
it's-
was and she's just trying to con us into cleaning her house?
Well, it's
for
like
her?
grease stains that have been...
It does look like an accumulated set of stains. I'm not...
That sink looks lovely.
It's disgusting.
Did it cost them much to buy access to your house for this filming?
No, only a small amount.
Only a small amount. Close the door. Could get wrecked by burglars.
Someone appears to have thrown this candle carelessly to the ground.
At least it wasn't a light.
And
The Holy
that's-
Bible.
for some
Maybe not the
reason There
Bible.
appears to be a Bible sitting next to the
Careful of
front
the
door.
bedroom. Look at them stains.
Oh. We've
We've
got
got-
a new skill.
We've got a skill point.
We appear to have gained a skill.
We've been on our 3-day training course and we can now
Oh,
penetrate vision.
see some dirt on the mini-map. Clean faster.
With
Or
long
a
range.
better mop.
So
Oh.
an arm extension, X-ray goggles, or
I think
I'm not
personally
sure,
a
bionic
faster
arms?
cleaning situation is probably the better option.
I think the vision would be good. If we need to do a certain amount of dirt cleanup, you want to know where the dirt is, right?
I've done it.
I know you're listening with me, would be a good idea.
Gone in full ham.
So now you've got a mini map with some dirt on. So one bit of dirt, that's done.
Just brushing.
This room has been done. Next room.
Need to find a radiator. There's a missing radiator.
Is the sensitivity too low? Or
No, we're good. I think
yeah.
I'm just a bit of an idiot when it comes to using a mouse.
I mean, use a trackball normally, so I've got
do.
issues.
I am known for my use of a trackball.
The mini map says dirt is done.
There's nothing in here. I think possibly stand this back up.
Don't know if that does
There we go.
anything, but
Make it slightly more difficult for people to have a bath.
don't open the back. We're not going to cut the
Anything-
grass.
anything
It's house
going on
flipper,
in
not
here.
garden flipper.
Nothing on in there.
Bit of dirt there.
Ah,
Footprints.
welcome, Matt.
We've cleaned the evidence of the radiator thief.
Mount devices.
Mount
This
devices,
is where
right.
things are going to be slightly more complicated.
The little red on the mini map is probably that's the
It's
radiator.
a
Isn't it?
missing radiator.
Can't
Do
really mount a
we
missing radiator.
happen to have a radiator with us?
We could probably steal another one and just make it someone else's problem.
We could do. How do I spin this?
You've asked that question a lot, haven't you?
Ah, there we go.
What was it?
It's the mouse wheel.
Was it the thing the tooltip told you if you looked at the
It's-
screen for more than
Yeah.
2 seconds? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What we got a mount? I don't understand that.
We need to put a new radiator in because her ex-boyfriend has decided that he obviously needs a new radiator, and I'm going to leave that gourd there.
How are they going to pull the chair out if it's against the wall?
That's not my problem. Oh, okay. So we can purchase items from our tablet.
Can we purchase a radiator?
I think that's possible. Oh, crikey. Look at him. Dolan Trusk.
What's he do?
I've no idea. He appears to want to purchase a property.
He's a tax official, so don't be dodgy.
I'll leave him be. Let's go to the store and get ourselves
Home
really-
electronic or a home appliance? Could be not really either, is it? Oh, it could be an appliance. Is there a search tool? Top, middle?
There is.
Can you spell radiator?
I'm just going to put rad.
I mean, it's I.
Mountable wall radiator.
No,
Big radiator.
just a normal radiator.
Standard radiator.
Not made of money, are we?
Bosh.
I mean, you've missed
That's-
the entirety of the whole radiator fitting pipe, but sure.
I am quite clearly attempting to.
You're now
work out-
laying pipe.
I'm attempting to lay in pipe. If I knew what I was doing when it came to pipe.
You might have to purchase pipe. Oh, wow.
No, I have constructed
You've got no idea what you're doing, and you've somehow
I'm-
managed to.
now a fully qualified plumber.
A fully plied plumber, what?
Yeah, fully qualified.
Fully qualified,
plumber.
that sounds
Yeah,
better.
that's the word I was looking for. Just
Don't turn it on.
yeah, I'm turning it on. It's
We've
nippy
done
in
it.
here.
We've achieved
Excellent.
over minimum progress, it looks
And,
like.
yeah, that's
Leave
staying
that on
there.
the floor, yeah, that's
I will on my way.
laissez-faire house
Take
decorating, I
this
call that.
Bible with
Stolen
me.
the Bible. How dare you.
Ah,
You're going to get smited down in your sleep.
it won't allow me to leave with the Bible.
That's because we're not on the welcome mat.
Yes,
We are now zealots.
allow Jesus to find you on your entrance.
We've finished our mission.
Yeah, we've done. Let's return to the office.
Is that our office?
It would appear that this
I'm
humble
guessing people
dwelling-
don't know that that's our office.
You'd hope so, considering the poster on the wall on the inside.
It's not professional.
It's not the most.
Where's our radiator?
We deal with no radiator.
Maybe we've got to buy our own radiator.
I personally, I don't think we need one.
How are we going to flip this? No one's going to buy it.
We're going to sell it.
You're on the wrong side of
to
the
a
monitor to buy
drug
this.
lord. You say that, but I've already put a bid in.
Wow.
Should we buy a radiator? Do we need a radiator?
I mean, it's got a hole for a radiator. I'd say a radiator needs to go there.
Well, using
And
my
with your new plumbing expertise, I
with
mean,
my new plumbing skills,
imagine the money we're saving.
it won't allow us to access.
It says you can buy, so access the tablet.
It won't allow us to access the tablet. Sadly,
I see. Maybe laptop that's on the desk.
that sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna
Don't-
take this chainsaw.
Don't chainsaw anything in the house.
And just place it somewhere useful. Like
So when
next
you
to the
awaken of your slumber of a night,
bed. Yeah, I can.
step on a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nothing else here that needs to be cleaned. Filing cabinet's a mess, but nobody minds. Good Lord, I do not want to go back in there. If you need
Tells
the
a story that you've already
bathroom,
been in
use a
there.
public one.
Browser.
We appear to have no emails.
Get on the browser.
Hang on.
Resume.
Resume.
Inform the... Oh, not...
Have we not completed this? It said we'd completed it.
I mean, we don't know what we're doing. Is there a tab? You can tab and complete?
Ah.
Top left, top left. Ah.
Complete order. There was the issue.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's almost like we didn't remember the first thing we read in the game, where it said, controls, enter.
Let's just give these things a clean, you know. Basically,
That looks the same as when you started.
it's quite muddy, to be fair.
Is that
The
co-
welcome mat's nice and clean now, thankfully.
Is that even cleaning?
It's making progress. Look, the things are becoming less.
I suggest we'll have an email now. We've finished that first
Aim
cleansing.
the brush at the door and hope for the best.
What's the
right.
browser
Oh,
doing?
we have 2 emails.
Oh shit.
John
Radiators. What's
Graham.
wrong with his radiators?
I will pay you if you're fully satisfied.
Winter is coming.
The winters are hard and there is no radiator in my house.
To the wall.
Why would you buy that house without radiators?
You watched Game of Thrones yet?
I have not.
Unbelievable.
I am
Everyone
a dinosaur.
will know this. It's a nice house. A lot of rooms.
I am aware of the phrase "winter is coming."
Okay.
I'm not a complete idiot. I'm
mean,
just not
I would never suggest such a thing, but it has been known.
particularly up on popular culture.
I swear we're in the wrong job if plumbing's this easy.
I mean, to be fair, they get paid a lot of money.
It's not fair, Alex.
I don't know. This does look like quite hard work.
It's definitely 4 clicks. And
You
you're
know,
done.
you know me. I'd have got halfway through and got confused. It's fine. It's fine. Any radiators needed?
You're not allowed to insult
you
yourself.
see?
That's-
This guy's told us a lie here. He said there were no radiators in the house at all.
Maybe he doesn't know what a radiator is.
Hmm.
And he's expecting something completely different.
This other woman that we've just installed the radiator for is singing our praises, and now he just wants to jump in and
How do
be
you think you
part
heard
of it.
about our radiator fitting business?
I heard that we're worldwide renowned for the speed at which we assemble radiators.
If you're world renowned, then I'd hate to see what actual good people are hailed as. How do you miss the click?
I'm just showing it that I'm not as skilled as an actual plumber.
Sorry. I'll bring you trackball next time, maybe that'll help.
That might help.
2 radiators in this room, I think. Unless...
What the
yeah.
hell? Who puts a radiator on the
Above the
wall?
toilet, of
Above
course.
The toilet.
How
So
else
you can
would you...
keep your head warm.
It's going to be a towel radiator as well.
This is going to be slightly more complicated. Oh,
Definitely isn't. I
Oh,
mean, you had it
towel-
on the search screen. before.
Towel radiator.
It was
Oh.
under radiator. I've got one of them.
Have you?
Hardly works though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, crikey. I appear to be on top of the radiator.
That's where you release the gas on my radiator
Ah,
and
okay.
bleed it. When the gas gets trapped in the water.
I've always been a fan of those little keys
Oh,
that
yeah,
they give you
sorry.
with radiators. They always look like they open some kind of nuclear
Yeah, but you
submarine.
lose them and then you've got to buy another one for like a £5.
That's true.
Maybe if they built in...
Kind of made it so you could unscrew them.
I'm not sure. Another radiator in that room. As per the minimap.
Ha!
What is that? A
That's
sink?
Sink.
You didn't ask about a sink.
Should we buy him a sink as a gift? Let's give him a sink.
I feel like
What
it's
kind
gonna
of sink?
It's going to be a
corner
bathroom
sink,
sink,
cabinet
not a kitchen sink.
Mountable sink.
$34.94. Seems cheap.
I'm doing it. I'm going to give this...
Oh,
That's not the sink we're looking for, apparently.
you can buy a sink and it's got to be. It's just a sink. You can right click to return to the store, it looks like. Unscrew first. He didn't mention anything about a cabinet, but that's a nice sink. How much are we paying for
I
that?
don't know if I've installed this.
You just hit it against the wall and it'll work. Maybe open the doors.
I feel like
Get in there.
this
Assemble.
This
I saw the
not-
assemble.
This is quite a large sink for such a small bathroom.
You wouldn't fit under there. What's going on?
I'm not even close. I would be miles away.
Is that doing anything?
It is. It's screwing. It's,
Ah, okay, that's more like it.
I'm amazed and amused by how easy this has been.
Maybe you got to screw in the tightening bolts on that wiggly wire you've just installed. There it is.
Bloody good answer.
Thank you.
I'd have been here for days looking at it, trying to work it out.
I think we're almost there.
I think I need a new job as a plumber, to be fair. Well, I can hardly be worse at it than I am at my current job.
I will not mention anything about job-related antics. It would be unwise.
Either way, we've installed a new sink.
Is it done?
We have done it, and we've
How much we get?
earned 600.
What do we spend on that sink there?
I think we should spend it on taking that poster off the wall and getting someone to fumigate the bathroom. We can take pictures.
You can choose any image. I mean, any image from the hard disk might get you arrested. So be careful.
I feel like potentially not something we should do straight away.
I mean,
I also think that maybe this needs to be
work means what? Sorry.
put behind.
Don't think you can put it behind the cabinet before you move the cabinet
Is there
first.
a way to just destroy that? No. Okay.
Work
Anyway.
means victory. What's the
Oh,
browser? Look at the
three-
browser. Go back.
3 emails.
Get back. Clear the history. We can buy houses. House shack costs
We can
25,000.
afford an abandoned house.
But we'd have no money to do anything with it.
That's correct. But
So
we
you
could
probably
then take on
want-
another job.
Maybe do the job first, get a bit of money, then choose a house.
This is our shack. It's worth 19,000.
So can't we sell that, live on the street for a bit, and then buy another house?
It would appear not. Oh, hang on. No.
Interesting.
Right.
Okay, I guess go to mail.
Who have we got? Matt
Who do we
Marlowe,
like?
Amanda Johnson.
Amanda Johnson. Amaranth Falls.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oh dear, here we go.
I want my house to look a bit more arty. Can you please paint some of the walls in the living room, Amaranth? There are many walls I would like painted in stunning in grey. I mean, one or the other.
I
must have got.
Can you please replace the broken electrical
Unbelievable.
socket?
Merci.
God.
She's French. Amanda
Is she?
French? Not sure.
Not Dutch?
No, maybe not Dutch.
Definitely French. Cool.
What's Dutch?
What
What kind of words
we
do they use?
have probably something foreign.
Hej. No, that's Swedish. But
Oh,
hey,
we appear to have opened a new skill point.
we can negotiate.
I think that definitely needs to be a thing.
Price, quick orders, or higher payment. We get more money. I think increased chances. I mean, we haven't even negotiated at all yet.
I think possibly the higher payment at the beginning here. What do you think?
I mean, I chose the last one, so I'll let you fail
I'll do
this
that.
upgrade.
I'll do that.
Cool.
Excellent. So, what are we doing? We're painting, aren't we?
Are we painting? We've got to mount a device, and we have to paint.
Oh, we need to fix an electrical socket.
Look at the
but
mini-map.
we will
There is something right there to do.
just there. See it?
What have we got to do to it? Now we're an electrician as well. You would have killed yourself by now, putting your fingers in that
fully
plug socket.
electrocuted. I wouldn't have washed my hands after doing the bathroom, and then I would have ended up
I
killing
mean,
myself.
you would have washed your hands, but not dried your hands.
That's the one.
That sounds better.
As people can tell, the reason Lewis is here is because I lack the common sense to be able to do day-to-day
He
jobs.
wouldn't be able to kill himself if he tried. Shall you do?
Yeah, I can wire a plug.
Can you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you put the brown one in there.
Which one's the Earth?
Which one's the Earth?
Which one's going to save you from
Of
getting
course
killed?
I know which one the Earth is.
Okay.
It's the one that looks like a stick of rock.
It's the one that doesn't let you die when you touch a plug.
I knew that.
Not in all American plugs, though, apparently. That's
Yeah,
why you can
always a weird one.
Mm.
Always wondered how power line adapters work in America if they don't have an earth wire.
I mean, without the safety feature that we use.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? We've got better plugs.
Which is positive.
Yeah. Well, and negative.
I can't say
They
the
want,
colour.
they want it painted grey.
Where are we?
I mean, you can type it.
Paints. Forest mist.
Grey? Maybe
So
a
now
grey?
I just want to know if we've got Van Dyke Brown on this list.
I doubt it.
No,
No,
that's a
probably
shame.
not.
Bob Ross would be
It's probably a
sad.
home brew or something you can get.
There we are. Amaranth Adventure.
Sounds classy.
She wanted that in which room?
A room? Maybe to our tablet? We haven't got an email device. Wow. Where are we? 2018.
I believe she said the living room.
Is that a carpet mess or is that the
here
rug
we are.
design?
Paint with colours. Amaranth Adventure and grey.
Okay, there you go.
Right, let's grab some of that.
£14.
Put that tub there, not to damage the carpet.
You got to lay down some protective cloth on every other surface, or the paint will drip.
Have I really though? That seems like a lot of hard work that I
Yeah,
can't.
you need to
be
put your
bothered
white cloth down everywhere, around the surfaces and around the
with.
the
No,
room
I'm
on every
okay.
object.
I'm just gonna go for it, and you know,
Is
I'm
that?
gonna make
I mean,
it
what I've learned is this is nothing like.
reality.
Which isn't. It's a game, isn't it?
It is,
let 'em
but you know, I came here with the intention of actively learning how to sell houses and do DIY rather than making myself look like I don't know what.
Maybe
I'm
there's
doing
like a
at
new game
DIY.
plus at the end.
Where it's 10 times harder and all the estimates take 6 to 8 weeks.
You have to do everything. It's like a little quiz each time you open a plug socket.
Yeah.
Goes, which wire would you like to remove first? But again, I think you'd die pretty quickly.
I've painted 9% of this room.
How are you going to paint that behind the fridge?
I've got a very long roller. I'm going to paint over the fridge so that people don't notice that I haven't painted behind the fridge.
Okay.
Nick Knowles is going to call me from Rip-Off Builders.
It's a nice colour, you know.
It's acceptable if you like pink.
It's not really pink though, is it?
It's more pink than it is blue.
I mean, it's Amaranth Adventure. Which means...
I'm led to wonder whether or not B&Q sell Amaranth Adventure.
Probably. Not,
I think
maybe.
it's worth a look.
Why?
Well, you know.
Are you going to paint your house?
I'm not
Flip
going to
it?
do any kind of DIY. I'm just gonna buy a little pot and keep it to commemorate the game.
Excellent. That's almost
Maybe
empty.
send it to the people who made the game in the first place.
Don't think they'd accept a unknown package from a Mr. Alex, but sure, try it out.
You know, send them a clock at the same time. I'm sure that'll go down well.
A ticking paint bomb. I like it. I mean, one person being this good at every single aspect
It is a bit worrying.
of house maintenance is pretty good, isn't it?
I mean, I've rented properties in the past, and I'm 99.9% certain not a single one of my landlords could have done this themselves. They would have had to get someone in to
We're
do
not
it,
landlords,
so-
though. We're selling the house, not renting it out.
But we also appear to be managing the property.
I mean, our shack. It's just a
Yeah.
job, isn't it? It's like making us some money
Yeah, I'll give you that.
before our flipping business takes full course.
That's true. I'm gonna jump on this person's sofa.
I hope you're taking your shoes off.
I have
Of
not.
course you've not. Think of all the radiator leaks you've been dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, just having been in the same bathroom that we own would have been enough of an issue if someone trod on my sofa.
Do you reckon it's an upgrade to upgrade your painting speed?
I don't know. Probably. I'd
have
probably
thought
buy a
so.
larger brush. Yeah. One of those ones that you see on the shopping channel where you can paint your whole house, but just by looking at it.
How long till the drone comes and does this for you?
Hopefully soon.
We've
Oh.
got to dispose of that.
We've run out of paint.
Do you have to dispose of that, like, professionally? Because it's paint.
Technically, I think you do, because paint is
Toxic, for sure.
Well, it depends on the paint, obviously,
Yeah.
but it is
Most
toxic.
paint.
It's got alcohol in it and other horrible substances that could potentially be dangerous to badgers.
Brilliant. Don't paint the TV.
The thought had crossed my mind.
I was looking at your eyes, I see.
If only it was this easy to paint walls.
It seems pretty tedious, even though it's about 100 times quicker than it really takes.
Hey, we've done 46% of this room
Only
already.
46%?
Only 46%. I'm going to do these two walls here.
Someone would do it for 20 quid. Let's hire somebody.
I mean, you're right.
You might have to shut the door to get it behind the wall.
Subcontractors are what you're thinking there.
Subcontractors? I mean, they probably charge more than 20 quid there. We'll just find someone called Herbert on the street and
Does it specifically have to be a Herbert?
it does.
That's not.
Can't trust anyone else but Herbert.
Okay,
Maybe
so that's
Albert.
54%.
Shut the door and there'll be more wall behind the door. Actually. Not that door, the door...
That's shut. Liz.
okay, I mean, my mistake.
I think I'm meant to do the whole house.
No, it doesn't say.
It says
Tasks in other
no,
rooms.
I-
You just
I've
fucked up
just
the whole-
painted a room that doesn't need painting.
Wow. Where's the other... maybe the roof and the ceiling?
Do I need to paint in here? No tasks? Ah, paint rooms. 0 of 1. Have I missed a magic door?
Do the roof.
Ah, see that?
Silly.
Schoolboy error.
Above the door, that's what I meant to say, not open the door.
Textbook issue.
At least it uses less paint when it's only a smaller portion of wall.
That's true, which I think is a nice little added bonus. Because games generally don't do things like that.
Games, man. Realism not always a factor.
Full immersion is a thing.
What about yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Little tiny bits. Oh, see? Window frames.
You said paint the walls, not the window frames.
Would have got me at home as
That's
well.
not a window frame, by the way. That is a wall still.
Well, you know.
Potato.
Who leaves vegetables on a plate? with
Perhaps they're
fruit?
trying to sell the house and it's plastic
That's possible.
to create a nice
I mean,
ambient.
whenever I purchase a house, I do wonder whether or not there's potatoes on the table. That's important to me.
They're not potatoes.
That is a potato.
That's never a potato.
That is a potato and some oranges and an apple.
What the fuck? This can't be. Maybe a kiwi or something.
Massive kiwi.
It might be a mutant kiwi.
You heard it here first, people. Sainsbury's selling mutant kiwis.
Did they go to Sainsbury's there?
Yeah, definitely.
Howdy.
This looks like the kind of house of a person who's been to Sainsbury's.
This house looks like a Waitrose kind of house.
I don't know.
Who else buys plastic fruit?
True.
Alright, thank you.
True.
And who else got a hood like that?
Yeah. I mean,
The vent.
that could be a Logic hood.
Nothing wrong with Logic, Alex. It's a great brand. Never heard a bad thing about them. We also sell other brands. How you liking to paint them?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm watching that progress bar shoot up at a rate of knots with this paint roller that seems to be able to do 2.5 runs of flipping window.
I mean, if it does it so accurately, I wouldn't complain.
Accuracy is only good for a certain amount of time, and then you become bored of the fact that you need a third tin of paint just to paint a bloody corner.
I told you, Herbert's outside.
I'm not employing someone named
Alex,
Herbert
is there an upgrade
just
there we
for
could get,
paint.
or is it not available yet? 'Cause I
There
saw
are
something
two
about painting.
upgrades. There are two upgrades.
Perks.
Where are we?
I saw painting.
faster painting. 25. Oh,
Paint
you won't
more.
waste paint.
Wait, let's have a look. 2 walls at the same time. Does that mean you use twice the amount of paint though?
Yeah, but
you don't
a
use so much?
wider brush. So I think you should go for these two.
You don't waste paint on. You can change the tab as well on the top. And change it different. Yeah, but we want painting
so
anyway
you
for now.
gain bits. I'm gonna have those two.
Wow,
You gain bits
didn't even
on-
get the option to tell you no.
I'm a rebel. I'm an absolute maverick.
So what did we get?
We got 2 walls at the same time,
Amazing.
and we're not wasting paint now.
I mean,
which
that's
is
still
good.
one. Oh wow, I see 2. I mean, you probably got to do 2 that haven't been done before,
That would
and not
probably
hold
help.
on the one that's already been painted. Well, it'd be a very pink wall.
99.95%.
Okay. What have you
Where's
missed?
the bit I've missed?
Not
Done
sure.
that. All that's done. Can't do the roof. Shut the door.
No, you can't do that.
Frame.
You can't do the door
can't do
frame.
the frame. Can't do behind the TV.
Behind the radiator.
Behind the radiator. Where's the radiator?
The
no,
couch
we've done
all been
that.
done.
That's all done. Can I paint? Can I move that? No, don't need to move that.
Maybe don't paint random things.
There's a thing in here that also doesn't work. I'm
Got
going to
a
very
mount.
quickly fix this plug
Wow, I
socket.
can see why that doesn't work.
I mean, maintenance much.
What's the thing behind on next to it? It's like a VGA port with aerial ports.
It's probably a badly designed aerial that someone's just stuck a VGA to.
Why?
Unless they've got a media server in their house and it runs through VGA.
This person has left a socket in this state of array. They've not got a media server in their house.
You never know. She's renting. It might have been left there by the previous tenants.
There's no way. Unless it was
Because you
David
appear
Tennant.
to have three satellite connections on there as well, which
Satellite, not aerial. Okay.
appears to be a little woeful.
Well screwed, Alex. Well screwed.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
So we've got to paint this room still. Don't step in the paint. Someone's already done that on the carpet.
I've stepped over the paint.
Well done. Alright, let's
Okay.
find. You can't paint the floor.
Trying to paint the door frame.
Just do it in an orderly fashion.
Just checking none of these walls have got bits that I've missed.
No, they're all good. Don't paint the door. I think that's been done, Alex. No one. If we can't notice, how are they going to notice?
Oh, you know what they're like though. Bit there that I'd missed.
Was it really?
Yeah.
The percentage didn't change.
Pick up, open the windows, let it air.
Well, yeah, that paint smell would be killing. You'd be dead by now. Probably not dead.
Interesting.
How do you fail painting a room?
Hey, I'm happy to accept any kind of.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't paint the wall.
Nearly. I considered it.
Paint the grass, maybe that'll help.
Nothing out here. Only room that says paint is in here.
I mean, we've done the minimum
Are we
progress.
supposed to have done something grey?
It did say and grey.
Shall I?
You're absolutely right. I
Shall
think that's a
I
good plan. For
throw
once,
in
Alex,
grey?
I think you've sussed it.
Grey.
Just a random one line of grey, like the grey streak in someone's hair when they get a bit.
Right.
Not behind the. No,
Right
no.
there. Just there.
Is that fully done?
No, it's still 95%. But hey, that'll bug them.
Maybe do
when
stripes.
they're watching
Stripes.
TV.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting that I do equal stripes across the
Yes.
limit? No.
Them
Let's
colours
throw-
don't really match.
That's not equal either, just to annoy
It
whoever.
is equal.
Anyway, we can leave that at 95%. No one's going to care. It's 882.38. I
Only
think
spent about 40 quid on the paint.
it's fine. They've got to clean it up.
They'll find that 5% one day and be like, what have I been conned into?
By that point, we'll own a larger home. Right, we've got 24.5 grand.
I think before we buy a house, Alex, we should stop the recording before it gets a little bit too long and pick this back up in a couple of seconds.